Beaters, how's it going? I'm so excited because I have a good friend of mine from Malibu, California visiting, Cathy Crystal.
Thanks, Jolene.
And she's going to be sharing with us a little bit about the properties of stones and just what people use the stones for and anything that you might want to know. It's just going to be a snippet about the healing properties of crystals.
When you talk about healing properties, you can look up almost anything and discover a crystal that can help you out with it. Also, crystals tie in with so many different types of healings for the zodiac sign. The zodiac signs really vibrate very strong in each one of us, obviously, at the time of our birth. So, healing crystals from Mother Earth.
That's so interesting. This fabulous list, it's a zodiac list according to the crystals that you can work with and use. Very helpful, right? A lot of us out there, we're creating collections, we're going out, we're finding specimens. Maybe we were attracted to quartz, like myself. I love quartz. I'm constantly buying it. Wherever I can find it, I'm buying it, accumulating it. Maybe some of you are into amethyst or agate or, what else?
Citrine is one of the most popular stones for creativity, abundance, self-protection of the environment, and feng shui comes into place. Put it in the left corner of a desk, left corner of a room, and you end up with citrine healing.
Oh, I like that. Mm-hmm. All right, so I have another question because I'm sure that many of you out there are creating your collections and you might be going to metaphysical stores and purchasing different types of crystals, different specimens. And a lot of people have come to the bead store asking and wondering, how do I cleanse my stones? And so I think Cathy would have a great answer for you. And so let's see what she has to say.
What we have going on here is, first of all, smoking is the best. Sounds funny. Incense, sage, Palo Santo, take it around the crystal and just put it up and down. You can do that on your body, everywhere that the crystal is laying, and it will take and cleanse and smoke it away. The other thing is salt. You can put natural salt from like Himalaya, Hawaii, and put it like on a bed and rest the crystal on top. The other thing you can do with crystals is one crystal is bigger than the other, so if you have quartz, you could put crystal on top of the quartz and it will generate and heal. In addition, my favorite, sunlight and moonlight.
Sunlight. And so how would you differentiate? Like, which one do you use the sunlight, when do you use the moonlight?
I usually don't use moonlight unless it's a very powerful moon, like the full moon or a new moon. And sun you can use anytime, but I wouldn't use sun for things that have color, deep color, because it could take some of the color out if you keep it in too long.
Right,
You
like
know, a day or two wouldn't do much, but a permanent sunlight would just take the color completely out, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So you got smoking, you've got salt, you got moonlight, sunlight, you've got, a bunch of some energy work and connection.
Yeah, but not water.
I don't prefer water because that's degenerating. These crystals were made and formed with water. The crystals could come apart. If it's a solid piece or a tumbled piece, there's no problem. A tumbled piece is usually one piece with no inclusions, and it would just go in the water fine.
Like it's smooth.
Mm-hmm. Like any water fountain, if you're putting stuff in, eventually the crystals are all coming apart.
I have another question, and I'm happy that you're here because this is a question I've been thinking about a lot. When I think about making an elixir, okay, and an elixir is when we put a stone in water and then we potentially drink it or we use it to cleanse ourselves. I'm just curious if that's a practice that you do and if you think that it's effective.
It's very effective as long as it's a natural terminated type of crystal. If it's tumbled, there's a chemical on it, so you don't want that.
Okay.
So natural is always good, and it's going just to go right into the water, little pieces. It's really good to have a screen in between. There's ones that they make that there's a screen and the crystals are on the bottom, or put it in something that like a tea bag screen where you have it in there, that actually keeps the crystal actually in there.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good to know. If any of you want to make an elixir at home and use it for whatever you might want to be healing in yourself, probably best though to consult someone like Cathy Crystal or Cathy Crystal herself. She can also help you for whatever healing you might need. If you need a reading, she is available at the Malibu Shaman in Malibu, California. We love her. She comes out to Jersey twice a year pretty much, and she's at the bead store. So if you want to come by, Give us a ring.
Yay for donating star.
Thank you. Happy days at the bead store. And for all of you fabulous, magical people, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, bead all you can bead. Bye.
Crystal magic.
Crystal magic.